I wanted to ask you about the Real Madrid legend, Dražen Petrović, the late great Dražen Petrović. You missed him when you went back and forth, and I guess he started his NBA career in '89, and that's when you were in Madrid.
I got him for about 6-8 weeks. He was in our training camp my first year, and just an unbelievable player. I mean, cocky, confident, could do everything on the basketball court. And I still remember him walking up to me after a practice. We had night practices, probably 8, 9 o'clock at night, maybe 10. And he walked up to me and he gave me a big hug. And what's funny is he left me his Porsche. Wow. And I drove his Porsche in Madrid that whole season.
That's awesome.
And he was represented by Saint Warren Legary, and so Warren represented me. So we communicated, and I had 2 cars in Europe instead of just one.
That's awesome. Awesome story. How do you explain, just to briefly touch upon Dražen? So he averaged like close to 30 points with Madrid the year prior to going to the NBA, and then he was benched by Rick Adelman in Portland. The following year and the year after, he didn't really get a lot of playing time. How do you explain, such a high caliber guy going in to the NBA and just gets benched? Was it a different time, or was there just a different perception with international players back then?
Well, I think, I don't know the circumstances. All I know is Portland was a really good basketball team at that time too. I mean, they didn't have he was benched because they had a guy named Clyde Drexler playing in front of him. It was pretty good. The circumstances, I think European players, kind of like college players, have to adapt to the NBA. I mean, Dražen was used to playing 1 or 2 games a week, and now you're playing 4 or 5 games a week. So travel, accustoming yourself to the language, living in a foreign country. There's a lot of things that you have to adapt to. Plus, you got to make a step. You got to make a step to be a better player. Mm-hmm. You got to be smarter, better, stronger, faster. The game is bigger, faster, quicker. And adjusting to that takes some time. And when you're a team like Portland, that you have to win 50, 55 games, coaches are a little sensitive to that. Today's game is more open to losing with development. If you got a young player and management's okay, we're only going to win 25 games, but we want to develop our first-round draft pick or our free agent from Europe.